and welcome to this morning's Over Houston. I'm Margaret Garcia. As we drive through the streets of the city of Houston, many of us see the homeless, or we choose not to see the homeless. Joining me here today to help discuss how we can help those people that are homeless or at risk of being homeless throughout the Houston and Harris County area is Mr. Oli Mohammed. He is with the Mental Health, Mental Retardation Authority of Harris County, and he is here to tell us about a wonderful program called Furnishings from the Heart that is currently being run through MHMRA. Thank you so much for joining me here today.
You're welcome.
First of all, I'd like you to tell me a little bit about Furnishings from the Heart and how this project got off the ground.
Around September of 1991, while I was working with the supported housing program of the Mental Health, Mental Retardation Authority of Harris County, and that program was providing housing support to people with mental illness who were either homeless or at risk of being homeless. They were providing housing support to this population. And while providing housing support, one of the things that was missing was that when these people were moving into their apartments, there was nothing that they were moving with. So we started soliciting furnishings from the community, and that's basically when the idea started generating itself.
Well, the numbers of the homeless in Houston and Harris County, or the people that are at risk, are staggering. You told me that there are over 200,000 people in Houston and Harris County that are either homeless, which means that they are living on the streets of the city or of the county, or at risk of being homeless, which you defined as living paycheck to paycheck or in a situation where they could be asked to leave where they're living at with a friend or a family person that day or the next day. That's an awful lot of people.
Yeah, it is. It sure is.
Now, the Furnishings from the Heart is something that is necessary. There's lots of programs in place to help get people back on their feet. You get them to the apartment, but what y'all found was that once people were in these apartments, they had a wonderful stove, but the difference between living on the street was that instead of the can of beans being cold, the can of beans was now being hot, but they still had nothing to either cook them in or to eat with them.
That's right.
So now you all are making an effort throughout the city to do what?
What we are doing right now is soliciting donations from the furniture companies, from different apartment companies, the furnished apartments, different and individuals to provide donations that we will take back into our warehouse, and then from there we are giving it to, currently we are providing these services to the clients of mental health, mental retardation, and we are working with the Coalition for the Homeless, trying to figure out all the details of how we can expand this program to be a citywide program to serve the whole community. Now, the situation in Houston, Harris County, as you have mentioned and as we have discussed about this, is that the people who are currently in Houston, there are about 15,000 people who are absolutely homeless, and about 1,500 of those 1,500 to 2,000 of those homeless people are children. Now, this is a real sad situation, especially for a country and a city like Houston, a country like United States and a city like Houston, where we really can take care of this problem. Now, that's one situation. When these people are moving into their apartments through several social service agencies or the Housing Authority of City of Houston, when they're moving into their apartments, they find themselves sitting on the floor, eating out of a can. They basically don't have anything. Now, it's like one of those advertisements say that it's the floor without a rug is like a kiss without a hug.
Right.
So it's when you go into an apartment, you have nothing. No. I mean, if you picture yourself coming back from work and no place to sit on, kick back your shoes and all that. So that's the kind of situation that these people move into, and it's very detrimental to the mental setup that they go into. Sleeping on the floor and going back, getting up next morning, and going to work is not something that any one of us would like to do. So I think that what we are trying to do is to provide that support, that they don't have to, people who are trying their best to not be homeless and live in a home environment, provide them that minimum support that we can, with the used furniture being donated from the community, that we can give to these people, and they can start living a life that looks like living in a home other than living on the street.
Well, we can all make a difference and help Oli and the MHMRA Authority of Houston by donating our furnishings to Furnishings from the Heart. We can assist the less fortunate to become self-sufficient here in our city. If you have anything that you would like to donate, or if you need more information on this particular program, you can call 752-2725 for information. I want to thank you so much for joining me here today.
Thank you very much.
We're going to stop right here and take a break, but please don't go away. We'll be back with more in Oli Houston right after this.